21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
From on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means we want to take care of the community that takes care of us too.
And we have to work together always. And that's how you stay in business for 40 years.
You know, I love being a helper because when I help somebody, it makes me feel good.
It means a lot that I can make a difference in others' lives.
So I will do everything I can and just being there for them every step of the way.
I want them to know within the first 5 minutes that they could depend on me. That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, inside the friendly confines of Rominger Stadium on the campus of South Range. It is playoff football on your sports network. Tonight, it's going to be the number 2 rated South Range Raiders taking on the 15-seeded Fairless Falcons. DJ Yoakley with you alongside my color commentators tonight, Mr. Andy Hake and Gary Altizer. We are in for a dandy tonight, boys. Coach Hake, I'll lean on you first. When you look at what Fairless has to do to accomplish the nearly impossible and dethrone the D5 state champions from last year, what do you think has to happen?
Hey, it's good to be here with you, DJ. It's wonderful to be here with you guys. What a game. What a night. We're getting close to Halloween. I'm sure Fairless wants to pull a trick here tonight. They have a tall task. They're 4-6 coming in this year. They won a couple tight games, overtime games. They lost to Canton South really close.
Yeah.
So you know what? They're in it. But they have a tall task tonight. And South Range is not just one of the better teams in their league this year, but they're one of the better teams in the state, coming off a state championship game run last year. This is Coach Rock's first year being a head coach in the playoffs. So he's going to have to, there's probably some butterflies, but if they play their brand of football, I think they're going to be okay tonight. And I'm not discounting Fairless at all, but I think they have a tall task.
Projections tell us it's going to be a running clock. We are not sure because this game has not started, and that's why they play the game. Gary, obviously, when you look at South Range, you look at a team that can do a lot of different things, but they do things their way, which is the most important way to everybody in Burgundy and Gold.
Yeah, this South Range team, obviously everybody knows who they were last year, what they did, and I'm sure that the kids on this team want to prove that last year was last year. Now these guys have their own identity, so I expect them to come out on fire here.
Fairless will kick it away to South Range. Raiders in their all burgundy uniforms, gold trim and white outline. Fairless in the white helmets and white uniforms. Raiders will be going right to left on your stream screen. And the boot is away, and we are underway. It's going to bounce at the 20, fielded at the 17. Raiders with some running room. The early going. Special teams showing off. A lane to the left side and chased out of bounds. And that was Gavin Nagy with the return for South Range and sets them up in Falcon territory already.
What a big return there right off the bat. South Range shortening the field, already on the Fairless side here. I'm sure they're ready to get the scoreboard working.
Multiple threats from the quarterback, the junior, Tristan Toy, as he lines up one receiver on each side. H-back to his right alongside a back in Blake Ewart. Quickly fires to the right side. And it's going to be a first down and more for South Range as they take it up to the Fairless 35. Raiders move the chains.
It's Gavin Nagy.
Yep.
This guy's a heck of a player already with a return and a reception already.
Raiders running tempo as they run the ball on the right side. Get a nice gain of, see where they mark them down, about 7 yards. It'll bring up second down and 3 for the Raiders. And this is what we saw last year. Raiders go the entire season without challenging with that up-tempo offense, and all of a sudden the playoffs, they're popping.
Well, they're coming out in a tight end wing, and then they have twins to the other side. And that tight end wing, the defense has to kick the run strength that way, but then the pass strength's the other side, and it puts a real bind.
Handoff up the middle on the draw. Ewart with some running room gets down to the 15-yard line, and that'll move the chains again for South Range, and more of the same for the Raiders.
Putting on the gas here early, right down the field in the red zone now.
And you look at this as a coach, because we got one in the booth. The quicker you can get home and healthy, the better off you're going to be here in the first round.
Well, they're in the 4-2. They're sitting in a 4-3, but it's a 4-2 nickel. It's a 4-2 nickel, and it's just they're getting outflanked. I tell you what, it's a fumble.
That
it's
is a
recovered
fumble
by Fairless.
Wow. And immediately, as we said, the Raiders are rolling.
This is what Fairless. This has to happen for Fairless to hang in this game, and I'm not knocking them. They're tough. Their coaches seem great. They have 48 kids on the team.
Yep.
I see that they have 11 seniors, 10 juniors, 12 sophomores, and 15 freshmen. They have a lot of kids on their team. South Range has 55, but in order for them to hang in this game, they're gonna have to have some things happen for them, just like that. And I see they're coming out 4-by-1. They're quads down here towards us. One receiver to the top.
Carson Colucci in the shotgun. He's got those receivers to his right. Quick throw to the left on the far side, and the Raiders are able to make the play after the completion. Gain of about 7. Make it 8. It's going to be second down and 2. No, they're going to give them 9. It's going to be right next to the chain. So second down and inches.
Well, their quarterback is number 8, Carson Colucci. He's a 3-year starter. And their coach told me before this game, if we have a shot in this one, this guy has to play well. And as you can see, he has a nice arm.
Sure does. That presented problems for the Raiders all year as a good quarterback. Colucci in that pistol-type formation. Handoff, and the draw is going to get the Falcons a first down.
Starting exactly how they want to. A 9-yard gain on first down, second and short, moving the chains. I know Fairless has to be happy with how they started here.
It's Peter Kiley. Is that his name? Peter Kiley?
What number did you get?
Number 4.
Yep, we're going to go with Kiley.
He made a nice jump cut in there.
Kiley with that first down. Patrick Lally on the tackle for South Range. 3 to the right and 1 to the left for Colucci here. Man in motion. Colucci in the gun. First and 10 for Fairless. Another man across, and it's going to be Colucci taking it himself. Gain of 1, maybe 2. 2 is going to be the gain, and it's going to be second down and 8.
They were empty there, 3-by-2, and then they motioned a guy to make tilt the field, 3-by-2 the other way, and then they ran a jet, and he mishandled that. So the quarterback kept it, got 2.5 yards. I bet he's happy. Do that a couple times, you'll be all right. I think they're being smart here, not going up tempo. Get in the huddle, take your time, call a play. You're going to have some things go your way anyway in this game to hang in there. So, don't go fast-paced tempo in this one. 3-by-2 again, 2 to the top, to the boundary.
Colucci calls for the ball, drop back,
Screen.
5-step drop. Has his receiver on the inside on that screen, and it'll be a gain of about 6. It'll bring up 3rd down and short for the Falcons.
I like what they're doing. They're emptying it. They're spreading them out, and they're trying to get some running lanes in there.
Here's your up-tempo, Coach. Colucci on 3rd and 1. Long one. Okay, it's 2. The snap, Colucci fires over near side. That pass is caught. It's a first down for Fairless. And we saw, wow.
Number 81, Allen Harrison. 6 foot 175 senior, makes a nice catch. This is what they have to do, eat up the clock a little bit, drive down the field, take up a little time. South Range is in an odd man front. They're in a 50. And they're getting spread out all over heck with these spread formations.
Moving the chains, that's the main thing here.
Yes.
South Range can't score without the ball in their hand.
Now they're coming out tight end wing, backside Twins. Motion across the field. Now they're 3 by 1 counter.
Colucci, handoff left side, and the back is met right at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a yard shy of it, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Falcons.
Nice push there from that defensive front of South Range. They had no room to go anywhere.
When you're talking about that defensive front, you can't go far without talking about big senior Gus Valentine.
2nd and 10 here.
Lally going to come out for a moment. Go ahead. Sorry.
The first play where first play without any kind of yardage gain. So, and they've chewed up several minutes here in the first quarter.
Yeah, clock down to under 8 minutes and counting. 7:50, as a matter of fact. Man in motion. Colucci looking left side and stuck. Who had the hit on that, Coach?
Number 18.
That was Brady Krumbacher.
6 foot 160 senior. Looked like he was 220 pounds on that.
Krumbacher's brother plays at Geneva College, just down the road from where I'm from, East Palestine in Beaver Falls. So 3rd down, the bells ringing out here at Rominger Stadium. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Colucci looking left. There is a breakdown of the front line, and the Raiders come through and sack Colucci, and it's going to be a big loss and a 4th down. Interesting that we're meeting Carson Colucci for the first time, because last year, Chris Colucci, who everybody knows here at YSN, was an all-state pick, and they put Carson's name by mistake on the roster.
Oh, wow.
Boy.
I think, was that 18 that got the sack on that? Was that Krumbacher?
Krumbacher?
I think got sack on that. He's returning a kick.
4th and forever for Fairless.
A little pressure.
Punt is away, and it is going to trickle out of bounds, and the Raiders will start inside their own 40-yard line.
Got that one off quick. Pressure right in his face, but able to flip the field a little bit.
Fans, we want to say thank you so much for purchasing this special presentation of Your Sports Network. Your $9.99 purchase allows us to do more of these games because we are charged by the OHSAA a fee every game we do. Tonight we've got 23, and it's going to cost us about $5,000 this week alone to do these games. So we thank you for choosing YSN. Handoff on the draw, and Ewert unable to get much. In fact, he loses a yard or two, and it's going to be
unbelievable. They charge. That's the charge. That's unbelievable. That is. And I know a lot of people. I know coaches. I know fans, completely in disagreement with how that's handled. But it is what it is. But you guys give a great service here.
Thank you, brother.
And nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is doing it.
2 receivers to the bottom for South Range. Toy in the gun. Looks left immediately, fires over, finds his man, and he's popped at the 40-yard line, so he's going to be halfway home for a first down. Krumbacher,
he's had a heck of a start here. A lot of tackles and big hits, a sack, returns punts, caught a ball, doing everything but driving the bus.
3rd and 5.
They like running this tight end wing formation with twins on the other side. Now they're in trips.
Oh, he's going to be a tight end, right? Yep. Toy calls for it.
Quarterback counter tray.
Yep. Here comes Toy. He's going to get the first down and more. 50 to the 40. Makes a cut. He's got one man to beat. 20, 15, 10, 5. Tristan Toy. Touchdown!
What a play there by the quarterback. He made a couple moves right in front of the line of scrimmage and was gone.
They ran counter Trey. They went trips to the wide side of the field with the H-back. And then they ran counter, quarterback counter. Ran really hard back to that tight end.
So a 59-yard quarterback keeper for Tristan Toy, and that's why South Range is so dangerous.
He was patient there, too. He was patient, and then when he took off, he made a couple moves. Boy, he's a good back.
Logan Butcher on to put the extra point up, and good. It is 7-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on your home for South Range. You're watching your sports network.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture, as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Back we come after a 59-yard touchdown from Tristan Toy. It's 7-0 South Range. The kickoff at the 7-yard line is where it's fielded. And attack mode for South Range. And Fairless is going to be behind their own 20-yard line.
Fairless really got to come out here and get something going. You don't want to get down early too much to this Raiders team.
I think the big thing is they got to get a couple first downs. They got to tilt field position. You go 3 and out here and you punt and they get the ball to 50.
Right.
It's just, it becomes quicksand, snowball. So they at least got to get a first down or two. And even if they have to punt, tilt field position. Make South Range drive.
Clock is at 5:02 here in the first quarter. DJ Oakley, Gary Altizer, and Coach Andy Hake with you. Two receivers.
Big splits.
Interesting. They run the ball on the inside, and South Range able to close those splits after about 2 yards. Give them 3 yards, second down and 7.
They must have 3-4 foot splits on that.
What's the advantage to that?
Well, they're trying to get running lanes, create running lanes. But if it's still, you have to get your linemen to the second level. If you don't get your linemen to the second level, it's tough. They're doing some smart things. They're spreading them out. They're going quads. They're going 3x2. They're 2x2 here.
2x2 indeed. Colucci in the backfield.
Power read, nice read.
Yep. And it is going to be a first down as Killy gets
Peter
a nice
Killy's a good back. This guy's a tough runner.
He runs hard.
And he makes subtle cuts.
Yes.
He's only ran a couple of times, but he made subtle cuts.
So first down and 10 for the Falcons.
I think this is the big thing playing these guys. You got to get a couple first downs in this game, on these drives. You can't go 3 and out. 30 seconds can't come off the clock and you punt to them because they're going to try to beat you up.
I'll tell you in a second what most people will tell you after a game with South Range as Colucci hands off Killy again, and Killy takes it up to the 40-yard line, which will be shy of a first down by about 1.5 yards. Every single team that plays South Range that I talk to after, they say, I've never been hit like we were just hit. South Range is going to punch you in the mouth. It's how you respond. It's going to separate the men from the boys.
Well, that's their brand of football. They try to play very physical with you. They always have. That's their game. They're going to play very, very physical. And you know what? People can chop this game up all they want. It comes down to this. Those who play the most violent, the longest, and don't screw up usually win. And they play that brand of football, very violent, physical football.
Second down and 1. They go to Killy again. Killy leads forward for the first down. And, yes, sir, official.
That's a big deal getting that for a couple of these first downs because it runs the clock a little bit. South Range isn't just getting the ball.
Got a guy down here.
Yeah, we got a guy down. We'll take a break. We come back. We will make sure that he's all right. Thanks for tuning in once again here on YSN. Back after this.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come in after the game or watch the game live with us, and you can get a free appetizer with any large pizza purchase. That's any Coca's Pizza dine-in location. Coca's Pizza, we serve it hot.
Visit one of Sheely's 2 locations where you'll enjoy a relaxed shopping experience because browsing and lounging is always encouraged. And we definitely encourage you to lounge on one of 50 beds in our mattress galleries, including Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, Beauty Rest, Serta Eye Comfort, White Dove, and more. Let us help you get your best night's sleep with our adjustable bases, pillows, mattress protectors, and more. Plus 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The injured Falcon was number 77, Xavier Collier, listed at 6'3", 285, a senior. And, Gary, you don't want to ever see a senior have to go through that.
No, your heart goes out to him. He's not putting any pressure on that leg. You just hope it's nothing too serious. And right now, only worries is about his health, I'm sure, on that Falcon sideline. Your first down now.
So now the Falcons will be tasked. I mean, I know it's great that they got a first down, but now you've got to put everything they just saw on the back burner of one of your senior teammates. Questionable coming back.
Coach, do you attack his backup right now if you're South Range?
I think South Range is going to do what South Range does. They're going to line up in this odd man front, and they're going to slant, and they're going to play really hard, and next man up. That's what Navarro's going to have to do, Fairless.
Quickly, Colucci over to the near side and missed a tackle. The pass brought in by Gio Moore.
This guy's made a couple nice catches already.
6'3", 205, that's a good frame.
Oh, yeah, this quarterback, this guy can sling it.
They're not afraid to throw the football, or is this
He cocked and he didn't throw, and then he threw it afterwards, and you know what? He zipped it in there, man. You know, this guy's a skilled guy. I could see how Fairless could cause problems because you have to have, if you're going to beat South Range, you have to be very good at something. You know what I mean? You can't just be pedestrian playing them. You got to be dynamic. This quarterback's dynamic, and it seems like they got a couple dynamic players with them.
2nd down and 5. Moore in motion. Colucci peeks over, bring up 3rd and 6.
See, just playing these guys for years, going sideways on them it's a tough thing to do. I'm not saying you can't have success doing it, but it's almost like you want to test them once in a while to make them run sideways, but you can't make a living doing it. They just pursue so good to the ball.
3rd and 6 for the Falcons. This is where they stalled out last time. We'll see if the Raiders can stand strong again, or if the Falcons are able to move the chains. Man in motion. Fake the handoff over the middle. That ball is caught. And it's going to be a first down for Fairless as they get the ball down to the 30-yard line. What a play.
He got a little banged up on that. They faked a jet, and to the trip side here, they went all verticals, and they attacked the seam and then the inside and split to the 2 safeties.
It was a nice pass right where it needed to be, a perfect spot and a nice catch because he knew the hits were coming.
I am impressed by Carson Colucci.
Hey, this number 5. What's his name? Gio Moore.
Yep.
Wow. Guy's made 3 or 4 catches now, and they've all counted.
So far in this first quarter, they do not play like a 4-6 team.
No, they're believing. They're believing in things.
Clock down under a minute here. in the first quarter. 7-0 South Range, man in motion. Colucci, quick pitch over to the left side, trying to find some space, able to get a couple feet maybe.
That was a nice play by Cameron Acquisto.
Yeah, he's awesome. Cam Acquisto is.
Acquisto, wow. 6'2", 215.
That's a young man, Andy, that started as a running back his freshman year, had devastating injuries for a couple years, knees, lower body injuries. They moved him to the big boy positions, and he has thrived this year.
Well, that was a heck of a play. He went laterally down the line, and he's an athletic guy because that Peter Kiley, that guy's a good back.
Yep.
And if he didn't make that play, he's going to pick up another 6-7 yards.
2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Scratch that.
Power read.
Yep, and Colucci's going to take it himself.
Man, did he get hit. So they're running a lot of power reads so far.
That is going to do it for the first quarter.
Wow.
After one, it's 7-0. We got ourselves a ball game.